Dynamite! How's it going, all you guys and girls in the Illumination? Time to jump aboard the Loom Train. It's me, it's JJD. JJ, the Illuminator here.
Oh, man!
Also known by almost countless other aliases and nicknames. We won't get into that right now. Somebody recently asked me what my dream job would be, and although I have gone on record many times by saying being a janitor is an awesome job, I really enjoy it a lot. I wouldn't have stayed all these years if I didn't like it and enjoy my work and feel like I'm making a difference when it comes to cleaning and stuff like that. But I wouldn't exactly say it was my dream job. I really and truly believe that if you had asked me years ago, I would have said my dream job would probably have been being involved in professional wrestling in some way. I've been a wrestling fan since 1984. First thing I could majorly remember would be probably, if you follow wrestling, especially back then, it would have been when Roddy Piper hit Superfly Jimmy Snuka with the coconut. Of course, if you're a wrestling fan, you probably heard about that in the then World Wrestling Federation, the WWF, now WWE. But that's pretty much where I started watching wrestling. And I always thought, like most kids, that maybe, if luck would have it, I would be, if not a wrestler, which of course, like many kids that are wrestling fans, you think it's going to happen and everything. And believe it or not, and here's a conversation for another day and another cup of coffee. I actually did train for a short time in the in a wrestling. I wouldn't exactly call it a wrestling school, but I was being trained as a pro wrestler by a pro wrestler, and that was a pretty cool time. Um, but honestly, I always thought, because in the extreme minor leagues of pro wrestling in New England, for about a year and a half, I was a wrestling referee. Um, I really and truly love that. I keep saying really and truly because it is real and it is true. Unlike some YouTubers that talk a lot of lies, and I'm not going to mention names, but it doesn't matter. That's up to them. If you want to keep a YouTube channel real, that's up to you. If you want to have a YouTube channel for entertainment, that's up to you also. But I'm saying, really and truly, I was a pro wrestling referee in the extreme minor leagues of wrestling, and I loved it. I had a big kick out of doing that, and I really thought I would try to follow that. Life, in the meantime, life brought me in a different direction, and I'm not sad, um, because what I'm doing brings in a pretty decent amount of money for a janitor. I get paid pretty well. I wouldn't say I make nowhere near $100,000 a year, but I can pay my mortgage and stuff like that, and have a decent life in a little 4-room house. It's not the Ritz Carlton, but it doesn't matter. Um, where I am is a very nice place on the river and all this, and I have a little bit of land. It's not an acre, not even a half an acre, not even a quarter of an acre, but I have a little bit of a yard and wildlife and all that, and I have no regrets. But my dream job would probably have been working in professional wrestling in some avenue, whether it was WWE or one of the other organizations. If life had brought me in a different direction, I might have been able to follow that. But because my job right now does not allow me to do much traveling, because it's a Monday through Friday job for the most part, you never know. But that would have been it. I would have been involved in pro wrestling in one way or another, maybe as a referee or something to that effect, ring announcer or something. Who knows? Who knows? Right now, you got JJ the janitor, and no regrets. But there's always the road that you didn't travel, and who knows? Who knows where that would have brought me? That's like a alternate universe story. But yeah, I did train to be a pro wrestler for a short time, and that is a story for another day and another cup of coffee. So we'll see. Anyway, Do you have any long lost dreams that you thought you might get into when it came to jobs or something like that? Put your comments below. I love you all. Stay safe. This is the Illuminator, and I'll be back.
Game over.
Hey, where's Ivan?
I give him a break.